Hi again, Doug here from X-Frames FPV, and today we got another mailbox for you. I love these mailboxes where we just basically open up what came in the mail over the overnight or during the day, or in this case over the weekend. And so I'm not going to do a long unboxing of everything because that is really boring. So let's get right to it. Let's do the small one first. This is from Jim Fan. For me to try. These are the 50/50 tri-bladed props, and I have already used these before, and these are great props. You know, they're a little spindly compared to Dow props and some of the others, but they're really durable, and I'm a fan of Jim Fans for sure, and I didn't mean to make that pun, but I did. All right, this one is from my customer here locally, and let's just gently pour it out upon the table. And first, let's go to this. This is their RaceFlight F4 flight controller. We're going to be doing I believe we're going to do a Hyperlight Evo for this customer. And so this is the RaceFlight F4. You know, a lot of guys do have issues with these, with some oscillations if you don't soft mount them. So I would definitely suggest soft mounting these. And soft mounting is not a bad idea in general, because you never know when you're going to have issues, and if you soft mount everything, then you'll never have that issue. And so then he's included a couple of different soft mount choices, and you basically mount this on your stack, and then at a 45-degree angle, your flight controller then gets mounted, and it really makes for a really well isolated mount. Let me see what else we got. These are from RaceFlight themselves. There's two of these. No, there's just one. And this allows you to, it's not soft mount, but it allows you to 45 your flight controller. And so if you're in a stack mount, it does help with vibration, because you're not directly mounting your flight controller and stacking it with, usually the standoffs is what goes right in above this. So that works well. This is just simply a little RaceFlight flight controller protector if you wanted to put it on top of your RaceFlight when you install it. It looks really nice and snazzy. Now these are, I think they call these, let me hang on just a second. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I got that right. They call these the Racer Bees. These are a 30 amp BL Heli S ESC D-Shot capable, and I'll have to do a little bit more research. I have not actually used these before, as far as what D-Shot they're capable of running, but they look really nice. I believe they're, let me see, 2.8, yeah, 2.8 grams and 15 by 30 millimeter. They are 30 amp continuous and 40 amp burst, which is pretty common. With a 30 amp, it's going to have a 40 amp burst. So those are in the mail. Let's see what else we got here. Just your standard mini hub. This is just your standard PDB from Maytech. So that will go in the build. Another ESC. It's always good, guys. There's 5 here, and I always try to buy 5 because you never know if you're going to have a problem with one, or it's just good to keep one on hand. Looks like we got another mount here, that adapter that allows you to mount your flight controller at a 45-degree angle. And then finally the TBS Core PN50. And that's really about it for this box. He's, like I said, we're going to be putting together a build for him. He sent me some cameras, as you saw, if you watched I think it was the last mailbox. He sent some cameras, and so we're going to be putting that in on the build. So, and I already have some ZMX Fusion X25s that we ended up not putting on another build that we're going to do. So that's that. Let's get to this one. I'm kind of excited about this one, and you're going to see a few from this person coming here. And this is from my customer in Texas. And I'm doing some, so he's been doing some building himself, and actually quite a bit of building. I'll pull both these out. There's two of them here. Quite a bit of building lately. Maybe too much in my opinion, because then I don't build for him. No, I'm just kidding. We talked, and I kidded on, we'll get in here a little closer. I kidded on the last video I did, and saying that he wants to take over my job because he's been building. But I'm happy for him to do it, because for some guys, they just really want to fly as much as they can, and the building part, they don't have time for it, or they don't really want to do it. But then there's other people that building is important to them. And so I never want to take that away from somebody. So I'm glad to push him in that direction. And I still get work out of him, because like you see here, we're doing going to be tuning both of these up for him. And these are both QAV-X's with a couple of different configurations. And so I'll be doing I'll probably on his do some spotlight videos that kind of show what he did is on the build, and then probably some after flight footage kind of show after we tuned it how it flew. So that's it for Mailbox today. Stay tuned for the spotlight on these two, and then we'll be doing some more build videos, obviously build out on that Hyperlight Evo when it does come in. Appreciate you guys. Check out my website, xframesfpv.com, and you can get an idea of the builds that I do and all that kind of fun stuff. So hope you have a good day, and I hope you get some time to fly.